Good morning, second grade. It's Mr. Sanjamino here, and I'm very excited to virtually teach you all ELD today. We're going to continue to talk about what grassland and jungle animals need to survive. Let's go ahead and read the objective together. You should read along at home with me while I read. Lesson 2 objective. I can use present tense verbs, the conjunction and the adverb sometimes to explain what specific animals need to survive. Nice job. Just like you did with Miss Villalobos yesterday, we're going to continue to talk about what different animals need to survive. With Miss Villalobos, you used adjectives to compare and contrast what different animals need to survive. Today, we're going to use present tense verbs. Your turn. We're going to use good. A present tense verb would be eats, drinks, hides, lives. All of these are present tense verbs that talk about what animals do to survive. We're also going to use the conjunction and, which you guys are all very familiar with, and the adverb sometimes. Let's practice yesterday's language. Before we do, let's watch this really fun, groovy video to help us remind ourselves what the needs of animals are. Get dance a little bit home, just like me, kind of get into it.
For animals to stay alive, they need four things I would not lie. They need food so they can grow. And they need water just like so. They need shelter, a place to live. And they need air, they breathe it in. It's our job to give animals care. Sing the needs if you dare. Need one.
Sing along now. Need one, food.
Need two, water. Need three, shelter. Need four, air.
Okay, great job. I hope you were as jazzed up about that as I was. Let's quickly practice the sentence stems you all did yesterday with Miss Villalobos. I'm going to go first, then you all are going to try by yourselves to make a sentence at home. All animals need water to survive. Your turn. Oh, my bad, your turn. Awesome. I'm going to do one more, then let you think of some. Some, not all animals, some animals hunt other animals to survive. Your turn. Great. Now it's your turn to think of a sentence by yourself at home. Remember, it should make sense. Not all animals hunt other animals, and not all animals eat food. So you could say some animals eat plants to survive. Think of one at home. You have 5 seconds to say it to yourself. Awesome. Maybe someone talked about shelter. All animals need shelter to survive. Let's jump in and look at the language for today. Before we do that, though, we are going to sing our Out in the Wild song that I know you all are loving as much as the teachers have been. It's a little bit weird to sing at home by yourself, but just get into it and have some fun. Maybe bring your family around, and it'll be great. I'm going to play the tune to Out in the Wild first on my phone, just so you can hear it, and then we are going to sing the song together.
Music for a child's heart, body, and mind.
This is the tune to the song we're about to sing together. The words are different, but we're going to put these words in.
Down by the bay,
out in grassland,
where the watermelons grow,
where the gold grass grows.
Back to my home.
back to the grassland.
I dare not go.
I dare not go, for if I do, some animals will say, have you ever seen a lion?
Seen a duck driving a truck down by the bay, down by the bay?
Okay, now I'm gonna try without the music. It's gonna be tough, but we're gonna do it. This verse, you guys have already sung, so you should know it, but we're gonna learn some new lyrics today. Sing along at home with me. Out in the grassland, where the gold grass grows. Back to the grassland, I dare not go, for if I do, some animals will say. Have you ever seen a lion eating a hare? Out in the grassland, out in the jungle, where the tall trees grow, I dare, back to the jungle, I dare not go, for if I do, some animals will say, did you know hyenas eat plants? Out in the grassland. Okay, that was a new verse. Let's do one more new verse together. Ready, everyone? Out in the jungle, where the tall trees grow, back to the jungle, I dare not go, for if I do, some animals will say, did you know gorillas don't hunt out in the jungle? Take a bow at home. Give yourself a pat on the back for a job well done. Woo-hoo! Okay, hopefully you had fun doing the song. Now let's talk about the specific language we're going to practice today. Again, you should read along with me. Today, instead of telling what some or all animals need to survive, we'll talk about what specific animals need to survive. So remember yesterday with Miss Villalobos, you talked about what some animals need, what good, and what all animals need to survive. And what? Great job. Make sure you're talking at home. We're going to go through and practice a bunch of different sentences. Before we do that, though, I actually want to talk about this box right here. All animals need sunlight, water, air, and food to survive. They also need shelter. All animals need that, and today we're going to talk about what specific animals need to survive. So a giraffe needs different food than a lion to survive. A giraffe can eat leaves from tall trees, like you know, and a lion hunts other animals and eats meat to survive. So you could say giraffes need leaves to survive, but lions need meat to survive. Let's look at some of the sentences. My turn first, then yours. Giraffes need leaves to survive. Your turn. Super. My turn first. Hyenas eat other animals to survive. Your turn. Great job. Make sure you're saying it at home. I see there the hyena has, maybe that's an ostrich leg? I don't know. Let's keep going. My turn. Jaguars hunt other animals to survive. Your turn. Nice job. These are ostriches. Let's read about them together. Ostriches find plants and bugs to survive. Just you. Nice. I see here the ostrich is looking in the bush for some plant, or for some, the bush is the plant, but he's looking for some bugs. My turn first. This is a tricky word. It's pronounced chameleon. This is a chameleon here. Chameleons eat bugs to survive. Your turn. Nice. My turn first. Parrots eat fruit and nuts to survive. Your turn. I noticed that the animals need different things to survive. Parrots eat fruit and nuts to survive. But do lions eat fruit and nuts to survive? What do lions eat to survive? Answer out loud. Lions, if you said lions eat other animals to survive, you would be right. Let's go a little quicker now. Elephants need plants to survive. Your turn. Nice. Maybe that is the elephant that Ruby Hill was named after. Who knows? My turn. Gorillas eat leaves and branches to survive. Your turn. We've been going for about 10 minutes now. Let's take a quick gorilla break. Oh, stretch if you want. You can stretch a little. You can stand up. Touch your toes. Okay, let's keep learning about animals. I'll give you guys like 10 more seconds actually. Take a little break if you need it. And let's keep going. Rhinos fight off predators to survive. I see here the rhino is fighting off the lions to survive. Your turn. Rhinos fight off predators to survive. Nice job. My turn. Hares run away from predators to survive. Your turn. Hares run away from predators to survive. I want you to think, what part of this sentence, or which words in this sentence are verbs? There are two parts of this sentence that are verb parts. Think. Is hares a verb? Is run away from a verb phrase? Is predators a verb? Is to survive a verb? If you said the things in red are verbs, you would be right. Run away from is our present verb phrase, and to survive is an infinitive verb phrase. We're almost done with this, don't worry. Now we're going to start using our adverb sometimes. Your turn. We're going to start using our adverb sometimes. Nice. Lions sometimes hunt giraffes and rhinos to survive. I know they don't always hunt giraffes and rhinos because it says sometimes. Your turn. Read it home. Great. Giraffes sometimes fight off predators to survive. Your turn. Do giraffes always fight off predators to survive? No, they don't because it says sometimes they do. Crocodiles sometimes eat jaguars to survive. Your turn. Nice. They don't always eat jaguars, but sometimes they do. Hawks sometimes catch hares to survive. Your turn. Hedgehogs sometimes eat grass to survive. Hedgehogs. Oh, your turn. Great job. Promise we're almost done with these, then you guys are going to get a chance to show us what you know and answer some questions. My turn. Pythons, snakes. Pythons sometimes eat hares and sloths to survive. Whoa, I didn't know that. Your turn. Great. Now we're just going to practice making up our own sentences for about 1 minute, and then you're going to have a chance to do some questions and show us what you know. I'm going to go first. You're going to repeat my sentence, and then after that, you're going to make up some of your own. I know that crocodiles sometimes hunt jaguars or other animals. I'm going to say, crocodiles sometimes hunt jaguars to survive. That's great, but I also want to use the conjunction and. So now I'm going to make a sentence with the conjunction and. You don't have to repeat the last one. Let's repeat this next one with me, though. Parrots eat nuts and leaves to survive. Parrots eat nuts and leaves to survive. Your turn. Nuts, leaves. Notice how I used nuts and leaves and they're not up here? You can use food names and animal names that you know in your head to talk about what animals need to survive. I'm going to do one more and then you're going to have a chance to go. Pythons sometimes eat sloths and monkeys to survive. Oh, we lost it. Pythons is down there. Ooh. Pythons sometimes eat sloths and monkeys to survive. Your turn. Pythons, sloths. Now come up with your own sentence using sometimes and the word and. Sometimes eats, hunts, finds, and to survive. Come up with your own sentence. I bet my dolphin ELD group is going to have the best sentences. I pretty much know it, actually. Awesome job coming up with your own sentence. I hope you use the word sometimes and the word and. Thank you all very much for listening to me during this lesson. I hope you all are doing very well, and do not forget to do your exit ticket on Google Classroom. It's another link there. Thank you all very much. Bye-bye.